Right, hello everybody. So today we are going to be reacting to Clinton Anderson's Presence, Not Seeing is Believing. So this was like a video, and basically this horse trainer abuses the horses when he trains, apparently. So I thought I'd react to it. And yeah, so basically I have skipped through some of the video because it's all just introductions, and we're gonna see this horse is apparently blind and it's got an owner, and he's gonna apparently train the horse. Yeah, let's get into it.
He's a little bit slow at the backing.
Right.
So I think I'd need a little bit of help with that.
Okay, we can arrange that. Well, let's get started then. Why don't you show me how you flex him? Put your stick on the ground and show me how you flex him, and I'll kind of watch you and see if there's any pointers that I can give you. Very good. Excellent. Righto, go ahead and do it on the other side, mate. So far, this horse looks really good. He's getting off the halter, he's being soft and supple.
He's done the
good.
exercise.
Okay, give me a lead rope and let me give you a couple little pointers here. You're doing a really good job overall, but what I'd like to see you do is try to pick up with just your fingertips. Try to be a little bit lighter, and then if he doesn't get off it, go ahead and bump him off it.
Okay.
You're having a tendency to grab with your hand.
Rugging.
Okay.
He's literally
See
rugging
how
the
light
horse.
you can
Wait,
be.
hold on. He's literally rugging the horse. He said to do it a bit lighter with his fingertips, and he's literally rugging the horse's neck.
Just your fingertips. There.
I was picking up a little too hard with Gabriel, using my whole hand to kind of pull him up, and then Clinton showed me to just slide with just 2 fingers and ask really lightly. And it was something that I didn't really think about when I was doing it, that horses never get any lighter than the first amount of pressure that you ask with. So that kind of helped to remind me to do that more often.
So far, he looks really good.
Is he pulling his head away too fast?
No, I love that. See how he left his head there and he brought it back? That's even better again. Okay, so if I had to grade you on that, I'd give you a good solid A. Borderline A+. Why don't you show me yielding his hindquarters, stage 1. Now, you've been clucking because he couldn't see you that well?
Yes, and also he goes a lot off just the feel of the halter. Like sometimes I don't even need to use the stick. I just do it to stay in good practice for when I work with other horses. But he's pretty good about just going off the feel of the halter.
Well, probably when he was having trouble seeing, he had to rely on the feel more than the look. The method works really well for horses that are blind because it relies on the pressure and release system. You apply pressure, and when the horse does what you want, you release that pressure. So the horses catch on very quickly to what you want them to do.
Most of the time, if I cluck, he knows it's time to start.
Yeah,
and if he
there's
gets
nothing
lazy,
wrong with that, using a little clucking, especially in his case. Typically, I wouldn't cluck, but in his case, it will certainly help you. Very good. Okay, that looks pretty good there. So I like the fact that you've got him yielding his hindquarters off the feel of the halter, plus off some driving pressure and a little bit of, audio pressure, by clucking to him.
I think that the method can be useful for all different horses, just because it's so easy for the human to understand and the horse to understand. So even
to be honest, I don't think she really needs a trainer. She's working pretty good with the horse, especially to say that it's blind. She's working pretty good with the horse.
If there's something that's the matter with your horse, you can still find a way to make it work, and you don't have to change that much no matter what your problem is.
Very good. Try not to move such a big circle.
Right.
Point, cluck, and make him speed up. Now go ahead and yield his hindquarters. Yeah, and send him the other way. Of course, when a horse is blind, he can't really see your body language. So there was other things that she had to do, to use some verbal cues and use the pressure of the halter and stick to adapt to the fact that the horse could not see the handle. So what kind of cue were you giving him to yield his hindquarters if he couldn't see you?
Most of the time, I just kiss to him.
You just kissed her?
I'll try to cluck to him when I ask him to go faster, and kiss when I'm wanting him to yield his hindquarters.
Okay, that's a good idea. Speed him up there a little bit. Point, cluck, speed him on the butt there. Come on, speed him up. There you go. He's got a little bit of a kind of attitude there that he needs sped up there, okay? Speed him up again. There. Come on, speed his butt. That's the girl. Get that energetic departure takeoff. When you point, get those feet moving now.
The horse is literally doing what she's asking him to do, and he's literally telling her to speed him on the butt.
He might be blind, he's not dumb. Horses are just like kids. If they think they can be a little lazy and not put in a lot of effort, they won't at times. He got a stick on the butt a few times because when she said leave, he was lazy, he was lethargic, he didn't want to put in the effort. So she walloped his butt a couple of times and he really started taking her serious then. That's better. See, now he's not shaking his head and pinning his ears back at you. Very good. You know, I really like how she's adapted some of her cues. Like, because he couldn't see her, she'd use kissing as his cue to give her 2 eyes and clucking to speed up. That's really good. That's called using your imagination, you know, adapting to the situation.
Gabriel responded really well when we upped the pressure. I wasn't expecting him to do as good as he did. I thought he was already putting in a pretty good effort, so it really surprised me when he did so well with it and really took it up a notch. I wasn't expecting that at all.
Step in front. That's a go. Good one. So what are your cues to get him to change direction?
Mainly, like, you're supposed to step in front, but if I just pick up on the halter, he knows to roll back.
Okay, so show me how you taught it to him then.
How I taught it to him, I'd have to step in front and he wouldn't move at all, so I'd have to run in at him and really get after him.
Excellent. That's good.
To get Gabriel to change directions during lunging, I would use more of like the feel of the halter, so that way he could, since he can't like really see body language, like when you step out in front of the drive line.
Now you kind of woke him up a little bit, so I like that point. Okay. Don't let him go around there kind of shaking his head at you, kind of, you know, half kind of getting a little surly with you. You know, make sure his ears are pricked up and he's wanting to move those feet. Okay, get those feet moving, move those feet. Remember, energetic feet means an energetic mind. This little horse did a lot better once we kind of moved him on. We had